Hey, we're drafting again. Everybody get in. It's time to roll. We're drafting. It's time for drafting. You know, I kind of like 1 a.m. draft zone. It's nice. It's a clear zone, you know? 5 p.m. draft zone, that's good too. 7 p.m. draft zone, that's sort of the normal draft zone. But 1 a.m. draft zone. Now that I can get into. I don't know if it's as good as 3 a.m. draft zone, but I am not ready for 3 a.m. draft zone. You know, that's a little beyond my measure. Anyway, hey everybody. Yeah, draft time. Take just a moment to let people get in here, and then we're just gonna roll on in. What am I doing on No, that's not it. That's rare land. Oh, it actually finds these. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. So I definitely need more of these. I haven't been crafting anything for constructed yet. You can see howdy. Sort of haven't touched constructed in a little while.
Prove your skills, and I can teach you even more.
If the Coppercoats won't listen, then I will punish their mistake. Always loyal. That is a soldier's duty. I will show the city of Dranith who the real monsters are.
Wild animals I like. People, not so much.
Yeah, I think that's your entire character, Vivian.
I fight with a dragon's rage! No sword can pierce my scales. We begin!
Do not fear, my friend.
What should I aim for first?
Ah. There's a bunch of these you can, like, buy or whatever.
The moon looks intriguing tonight.
No moon for us.
The Simic will not perish without a fight.
There's actually a lot more than I thought down here.
The crueler the opponent, the sweeter the victory.
Duels are for push knobs. Let's just fight.
Friggin' Domri. Alright. Hello. It is me, the Midnight Chats, indeed. Alright, anyway, with all that sort of futzing around out of the way, let's get into draft time. What do I want to see for this? I don't know. Still not confident in plans. Oh, that's got like the ruins of a gate over there. Ruins would be neat. Okay, we got a land to start. Sky Captain, Blade Master, Pickaxe. Warriors of Double Strike. This card does Double Strike. You open these lands a lot. That's kind of nice. They're good cards. Myriad Captain. I don't know. Nothing I see here calls to me. You know? There's nothing in this pack that says, like, Jen's picked this, you know? Like, do I care about Warrior Town? It could be fun. I don't know how good it is. See if we can get into Warrior Town. I think you need more stuff than just that, but his binding ain't bad. Search for a card. If you got a full party, do the thing. Sure, whatever. Neary's binding is good. Again, these are a little worse because, like, the party count still works. Hey, Kicker Skeleton. How you doing? Here's some non-broken wings. I'm not going to go for them over removal. Removal is a little better. But stuff like that is the stuff we'd want with the Blade Master. I wonder how real the equipment sub-theme is. Ooh, actually. Those are both really good. Cabrera Takedown's really strong. This thing is like a can't block champion. Also, look at that weapon. Yeah, check out that weapon. If I'm going to go in on the Warrior Town, this is one of the good cards, because this is like, when it attacks, just target creature can't block, for the most part. Power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control. Not attacking, just control. Ooh, goodness. I don't know you're a wizard, but you're way too strong to cast. That's a card nobody picked? I'm just going to pick Linvala here. I don't think I care. This is a 3/3 flyer with sack, make your team indestructible. Can detain things too, but green looks open. This might be the weakest of these. This thing isn't very much. Dog, warriors, dog. How beat down can I be? Ooh. I want to get the warriors before I get the rest. We might not be playing Linvala. I just picked Linvala. There wasn't anything else in that pack I was super into. But Linvala was too strong for me to not want there. I want to get some C8 Bannerets. This is a pretty important card. Blade is nowhere near as good as this thing. Are you kidding? I don't, like, no way. Do you see that equip cost? It's 3. It's like infinity. Banneret. Alien. Probably want to get things going early. Again, a lot of the equipment in the set is just not great. I don't hate Scorch Rider. I didn't hate how much it costs to kick. The Wizard Liger. Let's get a Banneret. Okay, alright. Cliffhaven, Kite Sail, or an Overrun. We can hide in our land. I like Overrun, we can hide in our land, I'm not gonna lie. Another dog. Pickaxe, this is actually one of the good ones I like. Again, equip's a little too high, but the entry's 1 instead. I'm gonna pick up this Raptor. I feel like this Raptor is gonna matter because we need to be able to make sure this Hellhound's always on. Or else the deck isn't gonna be functioning that much. Oh my god. This is like double landfall. Yeah, sure, that's fun. I don't know if it's good enough. Spare supplies for the sideboard. Again, these are all cards we may or may not play. Sure, okay. It's possible I'll play that. Ooh. Archon. Royal Eruption, Kazul's Fury. This is a Fling. I like Royal Eruption a lot. I like the Archon okay. And I like this because, again, it's a Fling hiding in your lands. This is just really good, though. And Rooster Drakes for other bits. I kind of want the Royal Eruption because this shit's been really, really kind to me. Like, this card's been extremely powerful. Like, it effectively removes any threat, and then can be like a super lava X, but people don't respect it yet. So, people probably also don't respect Fling, but Swarm Shambler, that ain't you. Goblin Warrior. This one's actually kind of neat. I'll go with this warrior. Seems okay. I'm not super into it, but it seems okay. Alright, I feel like I just want to be... I'm trying out a hyper-aggressive Boros deck. We've seen, I think, one or two of these. To, like, reasonable success out of our opponents. I want to see how real this actually is. You know, a deck that curves on 3, and just kind of rolls from there. Damn. Yeah, it's a good ooze. Two on the attack. I don't like 1 Dauntless Unity. Seems fine to have 1 of. I'm not too big on this because we're probably not going to have a lot of other creature types. Make another Raptor. I got another Expedition Champ. Raptor's also really good too. Raptor again, make sure we keep making our land drops for Hellhounds. But this thing attacks for 4. That seems pretty useful. Okay, like hiding a spell on our lands. Cliffhaven Sellsword is a card I kind of want like 2 or 3 of in this, if I'm being honest, but I want to find hide spells in my lands. Like, I want to be able to play like 15, I want to play like 14 real lands and 3 or 4 spell lands or something like that. Best cards in here. This thing's really good. This thing's fine. I say fine, that's actually extremely good. This card I've seen do pretty decent work. Alright, pick up the Bug Catcher. Hopefully we can upgrade that to like a actual full blade.
Alright, so you happen to be doing this exactly when I become free.
Yeah, that's how this works.
Like, every single time you have done stuff, like with these, I just finished up doing something, and then I popped, oh wait, there's more Zendikar drafting. Sure, I'll watch that. So red-white, my assumption is that because of the legendary creature on this, this is equipment matters?
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's got some landfall stuff, but for the most part, it's like warriors and... Oh, that's actually really nice to see back around.
Given that red seems like it's the color that actually cares most about landfall, it's probably just that, yeah, there would be a fair amount of it.
It's more warrior matters than equipment matters. I think if you look in the entire set, there's like 4 or 5 equipment likers, and like one of them is a jank combat trick.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we've seen that jank combat trick. Well, yeah, it's the white one that lets you. Yeah. That's rad though.
That's the card that is currently our thing. So our deck has Relic Axe, which gives +2, +1 to warriors, which is every creature on our deck except for this one and this one.
And, okay, yeah, bird and dog are friends, and they are not warriors.
And then we've also got this blade here that hands off.
ETB's attached to something and is just +2/+0. All right.
Yeah, I don't like the equip cost on that one as much because it's 3, whereas the axe is 2. Like, this is just the better version of it in almost every way for our deck.
In the grand scheme of things, by the way, I do enjoy that they print colored artifacts more often than they used to.
Yes.
I feel like colored artifacts very well should have been a more common thing than they were. It also is a big part of solving the problem of artifacts.
Hey, bud.
Of everyone can play them. Hello, Scootsworm.
Oh, first time I've gotten to show this one off.
Ooh, cool crab.
Check out this crab.
That's it's it's 1 mana Hedron crab, basically.
So Hedron crab was 1 mana.
Right, okay.
The difference is extra point of toughness.
Right, yeah, okay.
And cannot self-target.
Okay.
Also,
but it's also each opponent, not just target player.
yes. Though
that's rarely relevant outside of specific formats, yeah.
Yeah.
Still, worth noting.
Wow. If that was pack 1, we would have had a hell of a deck, huh?
Hi, Jace. Is Jace here? Is that a thing?
Yeah, so the main two in this are Nahiri and Nissa. One of the things Nissa does, like, right at the beginning is, like realizing she needs help stopping Nahiri from doing Blight Town stuff. Is call up Jace and be like, Jace, please. Jace.
Need some help. Whoops, Jace's brain breaks again, I guess. For like the 5th time.
Here we go. This is actually the sort of thing I want to fill out the deck with. Also, there's a conundrum.
Neat.
But yeah,
Inordinate Rage is plus. Oh right, yeah, that's the giant strength plus 1 toughness and scry attached to it.
Yeah. But yeah, so Jace is like around for the knowledge of. Okay, I'm happy. I actually wanted to get. This is one of the cards I really wanted to get a bunch of.
What about the 1 mana of the one? Oh, you already got a Seagate Banneret.
I have a Seagate Banneret. I don't know if I need more than like these as our ones.
You have 3 ones already. You're good.
Yeah, and this is like aggressive too, you know.
Yeah, you want to be able to put those out.
Green's good in here.
Pyroclastic Hellion, does that have a sack? Oh, it's returned land. Gotcha.
Bounce a land for 2 damage.
Okay. That's alright. I'm not saying pick it, but like just looking at it, it's alright.
Yeah.
Pack Beast is a warrior, I guess.
Sure, you're a warrior. Get in the warrior tribal deck. Mother dog. My hope is I'm not like lasting to that long for Shepherd of Heroes, but yeah, let's get more dogs.
Practice Tactics.
That's gonna be 2 most of the time, but the card's probably
still playable as just White Shock. Yeah.
Ooh.
Syndiclasm honestly kind of hurts you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like, I don't really care about the other cards in here. I'm probably not gonna play them.
With Vigilance.
This has been an unreasonable amount of these pickaxes I've seen. I think that's number 5. Like, all right, I'll take the Seagate Banneret and Hellion. All right, but yeah, the literal plan with this deck is like my curve ends at 3.
Right.
Oddly, I still want to make land drops, but we'll see how that functions. I think the trick there is I'm going to have a lot of, like, lands that are also spells, is the hope there. Tactics is also probably fine. Let's get the dogs in here. Not the Spellfield Hazard yet. I leave those until the end.
2 Seagate Bannerheads and 3 dogs? You want to play 5 1-drop creatures?
I'm thinking about it.
That'd be wild.
I want to deal lethal damage to my opponent.
If you want to end it off at 3, I suppose, but dang.
Yeah. That's literally the idea, is how aggressive can we get? We have 1 equipment liker. Supplies.
Utility knife, 1 mana, 1/1,
3
equip
to equip.
3. Ooh,
Yeah,
gross.
I'm thinking about like spare supplies instead. Just as like filtered pressure. This bird's always been not great. Or that's we have a different overrun. Our curve is very confused. Actually, maybe I just want the bug catcher in there instead. That's a really good equipment liker. Yeah, okay. We're here for the beatdown. If games get to like turn 6 and they're not dead, we have massive issues. Yeah. But glad I'm just picking the exact time that's good for you to jump on in on these.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. It's dog time.
Dogs are in.
Dog in.
That's a very strong dog.
Alright, turn 2 attack for 4.
It's pretty good, I guess. Consider playing the Tazim Raptor so you can guarantee having a landfall trigger.
I think that's the play.
Yeah. Because you don't care, right? Like,
it's core Skyfisher. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
What about the 12? They just played their 3rd land.
Cool, it's a strong dog.
That dog is angry. So step links. Okay. I can trade with dog. I think I'm fine with... Oh, wow.
You
Yeah.
know, put the other one in front anyway. Just go for it. Do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Alright. The cool thing here, though, is that we get to play Gomafado Vanguard. And Gomafado Vanguard, when it attacks, makes a creature with power equal to or less than the number of warriors control unable to block. So,
Nice.
and it's not attacking, it's control, so anything 2 or less, we can just get the hell out of here. Our Boros opponent is on the incredibly defense here.
They're like, oh no, what do I do?
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Someone's aggroing way harder than I am.
Like, they even had a 2 into 3 curve. Like, you know, play a cleric, attack for 3, and then like...
Yeah, but you had a 1, 2, 3 curve, so...
Yeah.
On the play.
Before they made a spell, I had a 4-power creature, so... Yeah, I won't block, thanks.
Here's your backup plan, I guess.
Alright, so let's go ahead and play out a warrior. And then we can make the relic robber unable to block.
So red-white is warriors then, for the most part, with a minor in equipment matters. But that's mainly because the equipment cares about warriors a lot of the time. So then blue-red is wizards.
Yep.
Black-white is clerics, and then black-red, I think, was rogues?
No, black-blue is rogues.
Right, black-blue is rogues.
So this is... God, that's not a real giant growth.
And that's still a flyer.
Yeah.
Does kind of get stuffed if they have a bigger flyer, but...
We have a sword.
Yeah. And if you just draw a land, you can threaten and probably kill them, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, right, you weren't going to draw a land.
That was the reason I was considering bottoming the card.
Yes.
Alright, no need to, like, clean up the board a little bit. We have a threaten, you know.
Yeah. Also, you could just put the sword on the bird.
Yeah.
You know?
That's just next turn if we don't draw anything.
I see why our opponent's playing red. They picked up a bunch of those.
Yep. Understandable. They're dead.
Interesting.
They're dead if I draw a land. Or remove
if you don't draw a
spell.
land, most of the things in your deck are still pretty good. There you go. You win.
I'm taking your blocker.
Weird attacks as a 2/2.
Talk attacks. Okay. I could take 3 losses and not care with getting the start. That's turn 1 step links. Turn 2, a bone splitter is immediately attached to my step links. Like, hey, how you doing? Card does some sweet loops. They really wanted to give me the O1s. Also, giving me O1s isn't necessarily good. My deck has 2 overruns.
Yeah.
They can't block. Ah, alright.
Noob Master 69. Impressive. That's a 1, 2, 3 again.
1, 2, 3 with removal.
Yep.
It's not, 4 on 2, but, but it's 4 on 3 with a removal spell and give those O1s a sword. Yeah. I am the beatdown. I don't know if this actually signals that. I think this just signals I might care about party.
I mean, it's a squire on its face, which is actually pretty okay in a format with a 3-1 for 2, you know? Kicker skeleton.
They're gonna have bigger threats.
You're bluffing so hard. Why? I know why, but also rude.
Okay, they can redraw their skeleton if they want it.
Yeah, but that means you know what they're drawing next turn.
This dog is always on. This dog will never stop.
Dog will never stop going in. Interesting. Okay.
Sure. Fight. Rabbit bite. They're rabbit biting here. I know what targeting looks like.
That lets you technical.
Yes. Equip this.
Think about putting on the banneret instead.
Yeah. To make sure the banneret can attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna kick this moss pit skeleton, and then I'm just gonna arrest it, you know?
Yeah.
So this is their full turn, is kick the skeleton, and then I just don't care. Yeah, cool. This thing is menace. That's what this card does, by the way.
Makes sense. They think they're the beatdown right now, and they're not.
Anyway. So they're dead next turn if both my creatures connect. They won't, but you know. I have Seagate Banneret Pump.
Yeah, I'm aware of how this works.
Ooh.
Draw a Visionary, alright.
It's a bit of a pain. I don't like replacing card. They can't wrath my board. Alright.
They're gonna double block, right?
Don't read the card. Oh my god.
Are they really
Confirm
not
these
reading the
blocks.
card?
Confirm these blocks.
Are they not okay, there you go. There's something at least.
They're thinking that the Hellhound is not a problem because...
Fun note about Seagate Banneret is that is not a tap, so you can just play and pump the turn you play it as a +1/+1.
I don't think I need to pump here.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Because I get to play Banneret and re-equip the... I effectively get to make my board the exact same.
Yes. You just go ahead and 2-for-1 them here. With your 1-drop.
Shrug. All top decks are cool. They missed land drops and killed off their mana source.
And they have an arrested skeleton. They've got a skeleton in jail.
Okay, their board is back to where it was.
So the Banneret being blocked with the Visionary would happen regardless here, but they can't... Oh, they're going to double block with the Constrictor on the Talhound. You can't do that.
Those are
This
the
won't
worst
work.
possible
Yeah.
blocks. That's what we call the... That's also worst possible. What? My 1-drop 2-for-1 again.
Good work. Your opponent just loves 2-for-1ing themselves and still taking 3 damage.
All I need to do is connect with dog.
Alright. That doesn't do anything. That just gives them another turn.
Yeah, that blocks dog. Okay, now I can't attack with dog here. Alright. Fine. What if... Board. That card gains them 2 life, which is relevant.
Yeah. Can't attack this turn, but all draws are live still again, so...
Yeah, land draws make the dog big. Yeah, threaten, or all of our overrun effects are on.
That's kind of big. Not a big problem, though.
Alright, that's good.
It's like you equip dog with the sword, and then you attack with the Expedition Champion and dog, yeah.
And the cell, the cell sword.
Right, yeah, because that means that 3 damage gets through regardless, and then there's
If they
ways to do
if they
1
choose
damage.
to if they choose to block this, they lose the game. So
Yeah.
so we're gonna trade. We have burn in our deck, by the way. Getting our opponent to 1 is extremely good.
Mm-hmm.
We have
You gotta burn that costs 1.
Yeah.
As well.
We have
that
the
does 1.
We have the lava axe. We have fling. We have
In this case, the deal 1.
deal
actually
1 is
would do
enough.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks. They want to keep this beetle because this beetle's extremely strong. If this deck
But
gets
they
on
literally
tap with
can't.
it, but they can't.
They will die if they do that.
Yeah. Here we go.
That's a pretty cool 5-1. Nice Magma Rager.
Mm-hmm. 6 land.
Do they have a creature? They do. In
That
fact,
will
they've got a
-1,
relevant creature.
-1.
Yeah. That does nothing right now.
That is the blankest piece of cardboard I could draw.
If they had any other play aside from that guy over there, that actually would have been relevant.
Alright, another skeleton. This is a blank card. Give me a body or a burn spell, please. Oh my god, fling.
Wow. That's 2 very unfortunate draws in a row. Wow.
Oh my god.
How many land soul do you have in this deck, by the way? It's like 16, right?
14 basics.
Right, and then the spells themselves as well.
Uh-huh. Any creature in the deck. Even the Lynx is enough. Any creature.
There's 1 creature where that won't work. Also, great. Nice. Overrun is your third. Wow. Incredible. 3 blank draws in a row. Incredible. But there is 1 creature that wouldn't work because he didn't have a land aside from Kazul's Fury. Is actually the dog. Also with
No.
for 0. Oh, right. Sword. Correct. Okay. I can't... Man, you had so many ways to win that game.
Mm-hmm.
So many.
Mm-hmm.
3 dead draws in a row. Like, the only 3 dead draws in your deck.
Yeah.
The only ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also lands, obviously, but...
Mm-hmm. That was extremely strong on their part. Yeah, I don't really have any additional creatures to add if I wanted them.
Yeah, I feel like that was just lost to those draws. That's all.
Oh, I already pulled out the Dauntless Unity. Okay. That was the card I was looking to pull out because I was thinking there wasn't a point where I thought that would be what I want. Incredible. All right, all right. So, 19 points isn't lethal. That rogue is odd to see out of a lot of decks. Like,
a lot of them have been playing it.
Like, there's been decks where it's been effective, but our opponent did not look like a deck where they wanted to play a 6-mana 3/2.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the exact functionality in that moment was what they needed, but...
But, like, they played a 6-mana 3/2 to kill a 3/1, you know? Like, there's a lot of different ways to have done that in a more effective manner, and, you know?
you know, the other really effective way to win with this deck, by the way, just win the die roll. It's easy. Just do it. Playing the Vanguard so that their plays can't block. No matter what they do, they can't block. Yep, here's the reading.
If you don't draw a land here, would you play the Speckled Hazard as a land?
I don't know.
Because it would let you get up to Expedition Champion.
Yeah. I still have a lot of... Yeah, see, that's a card I don't care about. Okay.
Alright, you don't even have to bother then.
You'll notice one thing I do when I'm playing Arena is I pre-combat a shit ton. It's because if you pre-combat, it full passes, and it's a lot more just time efficient. It's very...
It's super fast, yeah. People play Arena for fast magic anyway.
Yeah.
So.
It's what we call bad practice, but, like... Boy.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Cowards can't block warriors. Oh, man.
I can't kill that.
You can tap it, though. Well, you know, make it so it can't block.
Yeah.
Block. And also...
just play another Expedition.
Can it pump itself right now?
Yeah, it's 1 for the pump.
Oof, okay.
Ooh. This is an instant. They might pump it in response to me targeting it.
Come on. Come on, do it. Fall for it.
Come on.
Come on. Yeah.
Yes!
Yes! Nice! Oh, power move!
Get off the table, please.
Leave. Now that's Yomi level 3000 right there. I mean, you're going Fodder Vanguard instead, because they can block with the Expedition.
Yeah.
But that's fine, you did 4 to their face.
Yes, and I get to play it too. Like, I have 8 power in play right now. They have no board.
The Fisher Wizard.
They discarded another Fisher Wizard. This might suck if they actually do have a rogue here. It's not a rogue, I don't care.
Play your hand, I guess.
I'll play this one first.
Oh, right, you only have one mountain. Forgot about
Yeah.
that.
They have to double block. Okay.
Alright, fair enough. They probably just had lands left in their hand or something.
I think
Although, if that was the case, they would have discarded one.
Yeah. I think they had some weird color requirements going on. Alright. You know what this deck's secret power is? It's just winning the die roll. We've done that 3 times now. And turns out our deck is a little powerful on the play. I get the feeling that on the draw we probably suck.
Probably.
Alright.
Alright, well, there you go.
Yeah, had to say it aloud to force it to occur. His hand's still fine.
It's okay. Does mean this is the slowest start you've had on top of being on the draw, but
This looks like a normal deck, not one that stops its curve at 3 or whatever. Sweet. Okay. So we got rogues over there. And I want to have a board. That's actually one of the most important things. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go wide here. So my ordering there is in case they have the counter on this to pay 2. Because I actually care about the Seagate Banneret a little more.
yeah, makes sense.
Which they did. Basically, it forces this one through. That's nice. Okay, they have a strike. This is a sure strike. Oh. Alright, which of these lands do I want to play? Probably the red one.
Yeah, I don't really see you flinging.
And if I need to, I can pick it up.
Yeah.
I do have 2 drops I want to make next turn. I want to get to 5. 4 cards in hand. Kind of glad to see them spending like a full-ass removal spell on a 2-drop. Mana blocks. Ninja? A ninja. What is this? What's the trick here?
More counters, I guess?
It's something. Sea Kite in this format costs 5. Dog? We want to hold this for landfall. Or to cast. No, it's just another Deadly Alliance. Okay, yeah, they're just holding a bunch of these. It's a bit of a long one here, but we're not far enough behind that it's bad yet. 3 cards in hand. And I know they're all 3 not land, because they've missed that land drop. Kill spell my banner? What's going on here? What are we looking at? Secret mana ritual. That was a full pass. They had nothing.
Maybe they have that wrath, and they're kind of like concerned about when they want to play it.
Maybe. Ooh.
That can go on the banneret and make it a 3/3. Or the Cliffhaven Self Sword to be a 5/2.
Yeah, and then I can also leave up the tactics for if they go to like this block.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. This moves quick too. Nah, if you're trading for real. Use your bubble. Okay.
That doesn't really bother me at all. Like, that's fine, I think.
Yeah. It's a bit of an annoyance, but we have an evasive creature. We got something in. What's the move? Again, I want to go wide for this, like, you know, obviously the turn we play this, we landfall, and then we're going to get to do the cool thing, so... Okay.
Alright, so that's what their thing was. They wanted to ban a flash creature.
Yeah, two power, not enough.
Mm-hmm. Royal Mage picking up a kill spell?
Yeah,
probably?
this is Royal Mage picking up a kill spell. Yep, that's just the kill spell. Want to draw an untapped land
that costs
here.
3 now.
Yes, Wizard Rogue. This is a rogue, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Definitely looks like a rogue, alright. I mean, the more creatures you have on board, the better the Stampede gets. It's just really annoying that the line has not shown up yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, right, they're gonna kill the bird here, and that's okay, I think.
yeah. That puts 8th in yard, but if this turns sideways, like, we're in a super good position. The only thing I ever really note for milling is, like, what resources aren't left in my deck, because, like, mill doesn't do anything. Me milling a land and not drawing the land is the exact same as it not being on the top of my deck. Like,
yeah.
Nothing changed there.
The only thing that matters is if you needed something to survive and win a match, and they milled it out of your deck. basically. That was the only
Yeah,
big time
like,
to mill that.
like, the cards specifically are the thing. Like, knowing what is gone matters a lot more than, like... Alright, I think we just give a banneret. And, yeah, because, like, knowing we lost the Expedition Champion means I think we're out of them.
Yeah, I think you only had to. Or only you had to. Like, only had to. No, you...
And step...
Top 6.
Top 6 instant or sorcery.
Gotcha.
So, kill spell. This is just grab a kill spell, right?
Counter.
Alright, I guess
that's
I'm...
even more annoying.
That
Means you...
Yeah, it means I'm playing McKinney Stampede as a land. Okay, fine. You got me, boss.
Yeah, at least you can still do an impression of it because you got the bannerets.
Yeah. It's just really funny that it's like, here's the visible negate, jerk. Get out.
It does mean they were probably digging for another kill spell and they didn't find it.
Yes.
So that's good news at least.
They can't really go aggressive here. They can obviously hit me with in the air, but like, I think if this turns sideways, unless they have a replacement big body, things get extremely bad for them. Spending timeouts, huh? Well, obviously I like drawing the raptor here.
Yeah.
I can pick up the fling, but there's no point in casting it into a negate. Do you have an answer to another bird? Thinking how bad the all-out is right now.
If you all out, you have 3, 2, 3, 2, and 1. They all get in there. A 3/3 gets blocked by the 4/4. 2/1, 2/1.
They lose both their 2/1s and kill off like Cell Sword and something else.
The banneret, the big banneret dies. The Cell Sword dies, and I guess the small banneret dies. So both bannerets die if you do that.
And they lose their board except for this and go to... If nothing changes, this puts them to 3.
Yeah, which means you can just draw your burn spell and kill them.
Yeah, well...
Oh, right, yeah, okay. It means that they don't have a flyer, and then you can just equip your axe and... Okay, there you go. That's something.
Okay.
Does change that the Skydance now blocks a dog and kills it.
Yeah, which is fine. They get to kill the banneret for free. They get to kill both bannerets for free. Okay, so they're gonna take 2. There's 2 Wraths in this set. One is kill everything 3 CMC or less, and one of them's 8 mana and white. The one that kills everything 3 CMC or less is black, and it costs 5.
Alright, board state has been simplified significantly.
Yeah. And we beat their 3/3 flyer, or their 2/3 flyer with a 3/3 flyer, is the idea here. Um,
And they still can't swing in with that 5/4.
unless they think we don't have a land.
Which, you have had like 6 turns in a row of not drawing lands, so. Okay, so that means they can block in the air now.
Yeah. Ooh.
Or that will help a lot, actually.
Yeah. I need a second warrior for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good threat. 19 in back, okay.
You can turn it into a 4/3.
Yeah. I don't think I
4/3
want...
can attack in.
Yes. Transit their flyer.
Yeah, because once the other rogue comes in, it becomes a 3/3 flyer, right?
Yeah, 3/3 power flyer. Okay. That was our burn spell and a land. So we don't have our Lava X.
How many birds did you have? Is it just the 2?
Yes.
Okay.
This is going to pick up the Raise Dead. Or the kill spell. Untapped land.
Yeah, it means that you can Wrath, well not Wrath, Overrun if you do get the untapped land.
Yeah. Yeah, kill spell. Love to see attack for through the Sky Dancer here. That'd be really good. Okay.
Cleansing Wildfire, what is this?
Kill a land, search a land.
Kill and search. Okay, gotcha.
Ghost Quarter, draw a card. So.
Hey, there's another land. Here's a big dog. Defeat my dog.
It's in the deck for that move.
Mm-hmm. Plus, also, I mean, how many exciting non-basics are there?
Not really.
Probably not that many. Yeah.
Kicker land.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
If they tap out, I can Stampede. Okay, let's draw.
That's not tapped out, but also, yeah, they can still, they're leaving up in the gate with that.
Yes. Yeah, there's the land that, like, gets 2+1/+1 counters, and then... Okay, they probably are gonna... Okay, they discarded a wizard. They're playing an untapped land. That'll let them Deadly Alliance. How safe do they feel?
They probably feel pretty safe at this point.
I'd love to see the Sky Dancer too, but...
that gets negated now.
If they kill my raptor instead... No.
Thing is that the Gomafada Vanguard can make the Master of Winds not be able to block, right?
As long as it stays a 1/4.
Right.
It inverts on spellcast if they want it to. Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
Yep. Yeah, that one ended... That one ended for real, like, 3 turns ago. It effectively ended something like 6, but...
It ended when they drew the negate, honestly, because if you would just... Well, okay, because you drew not lands for a very long time. It still was, but...
We've still not seen our first pick now.
What was our first pick? I don't remember.
It's the double striker.
Right,
equipment
yeah,
liker.
the warrior equipped... Yeah, gotcha.
But that's just a rule. Like, whatever your first pick is just not in your deck. That's just... That's fine. Alright. Alright, Kygo. Yeah, saying sweet. Oh no, we lost the die roll.
Rough.
Dog. There you go, Gomafada here. It's a way to make sure that, like, if they play a blocker on 3, it just can't do anything.
That's worth spending an inordinate rage on.
If they put it in combat, hell yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't expect.
I don't think they're going to, but yeah.
I don't expect them to, and that's why I made the attack that way. Here we're gonna go Bug Catcher because we actually have a friend to go with it. Yeah, this Pack Beast. And then I can make that not block and get in for decent damage here. This is a Cleric deck, so we need to kill them extremely fast.
Otherwise, they can stall out the game super hard.
With that sort of thing.
Thing is, it's like, even with a bad Cleric stack, turns out you can stall out a game incredibly hard.
Yeah.
As we have proven ourselves.
Mm-hmm. They missed a land drop, or they're considering a tapped land. They also might have the kill 2 CMC or less card. That's the only real other play I could think them considering here. I don't hate that. Alright, what do we want to do here?
Pack Beast and Banneret make it so the Blight Priest can't block, and...
Just get in.
Yeah, get in because everything has at least 2 power. Except for the dog, I didn't remember you didn't have a land, so it's fine.
I might want to force the Expedition Healer to be the one in combat. Not gonna block it with Pack Beast.
Well, yeah, the idea is I thought that you'd make the Marauding Blight Priest not be able to block, because you do have 4 now.
Yeah, and then they have to block with the Expedition Healer.
That was my thought.
Yeah. I was thinking about that, and then I'm like, well, I'll just block with the Stonework Pack Beast. It's like, no, I don't even want to block. I just want them to... You think about it. You figure it out. I'll figure it out later.
Math is for blockers.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. Figure out what you want to do about this Gomafata Vanguard. That's the card you're blocking.
It is far and away the more concerning card of the 2 that are attacking it. Or not at all. They're confident in their life gain.
Scares me.
Sure does.
I'll block the Expedition Healer with the Stone Pack Beast.
I'm going to assume Seagate Banner. Okay, I actually was going to guess Cleric, Land, Seagate Banneret. That's what I was thinking was going to happen there.
Yeah,
You have an Inordinate Rage backup. You might want to swing all out.
just see what they do. Put the Marauding Blight Priest on camp block duty, and then...
Yeah.
See what comes out. If I don't have to rage, I get the champion. If I do have to rage, I get Teeter Pig Ambusher.
Yeah, I think that's a very versatile attack in. Plus, does always feel good to swing all out on turn like 4 or 5. With your 5 creatures.
That might have been worth making the Expedition Healer not able to block, but... This isn't quite a lethal hit. It's close to one, but it's not.
Okay, so 3, 2, 2, 2. You have on board right now. There is 9 damage going their way. They're going to be gaining your 1-off.
Yeah, so we
You save your Banneret, yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
or that.
I was gonna say, I'm actually really fine with that with the Hellhound.
Mm-hmm.
This deck...
It can function.
Yeah.
It can function really well if you get a good curve out.
Yeah.
Which is pretty likely given the number of 1, 2s, and 3s you have.
Alright, it's the reason I'm playing 5 1-drops in a limited deck.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that could have been relevant over the course of this game, or like these games. It's true, the pressure point.
Yeah. Also thinking about, like, even the Sizzling Barrage. Just taking a look. Is there anything that hasn't been working out? We haven't seen this card, I wouldn't say.
Spikefield Hazard has been just doing great work as a land. So, you know, no problems there.
And, like, these two, like, if the Threaten got us a game, the Stampede would have without the Negate around.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't feel bad about including any of these, but I don't, like, see a card that I actually don't like in here is the problem.
Pack Beast was actually surprisingly useful.
Yeah, I mean...
As not only just as a piker, but also as a, yeah, just being the... Turn that into a 3-2, that's actually pretty relevant.
Yeah. Oh, right. You can just be an eternal.
This is a little slower, especially because you lost the flip again. Practice tactics here is just it's you know, just a shock.
It's always going to be just shock.
Scavenge Blade can be played and turn that into just a 3/3 on its face though, and that's okay. Or yeah, 4/2 flyer. Yeah, why not? Yeah, and then you pick that up later if you want to.
Yeah, that seems fine. There can be any party member cards or... Oh, boy.
They're actually pretty good, it turns out.
Yeah, like, there's nobody actually drafting for full party, I don't think. Or at least, like, you're not, like, actively looking for full party, but... Oh, shit.
In the case... Ooh, rough. In the case of the green one, it's relevant because it's a 5/5 with vigilance that can be kind of cheap, you know? And in the case of the colorless one, it's a piker, which is okay in this format because it's a relatively aggressive format. And on top of that, it does do just enough work on its face, you know?
So I'm trying to make a very specific attack here.
You want to be blocked by the scythe cat.
Yeah.
You want to use the practice tactics, I'm aware, but I don't know which one you're targeting here.
Want this cat.
Yeah.
If it fails, I just get a banneret.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get to go ahead and play a land on step. This also bounces lands. Really?
This is for sure in a very high synergy set.
Yeah.
You want to be focused on synergy if you can help it.
God.
Oof. Heavy landfall, huh?
Yeah. Not exactly what I want to see out of our opponent. It's going to be a tough one. I want to get in every point I can, and then try to have Raptor steal it, is the idea. Raptor and maybe a theft, you know.
They are playing green, so Raptor can probably get in. Concerning thing here is just like, man, are you gonna survive? Like, they're gonna follow this up with... Oh, 2 of these have vigilance, never mind.
Yeah, this is 9 coming in.
That's half your life total. That's not great.
Do they have a land to play? Okay. Now they do.
Those 2 cats are gonna get very large.
That middle one has trample blue. I think this gets through.
You might be able to 2 for 1, as in like pay 2 for 1 on the Scythe Cat. Somehow.
Lure, you say?
That's not great. That's pretty bad, in fact. That seems like you're dead.
Indeed.
I would call that not the best situation. That's an effective use of a lure.
Yeah. Stunned they didn't use this thing text at all.
Tiny Pancakes has instead flattened you into tiny pancakes.
Yep. Yeah, my hope was that I could, like, steal Cat and get lethal that way, but we are flattened. Alright. This deck's reasonable. Alright, how late is it? Is it too late to do another?
I mean, it is nearly 4 in the morning.
It's only 3 a.m. here.
Yeah, okay. Sure, why not? I don't need to be asleep.
Same, the only thing I got going on tomorrow is Jimmy at 2, so that's later.
Agadeem's Awakening, huh? You pick that, right? Like,
let's just, like, pick up, like, your grave, right, for 7?
So I'm feeling green-black, although I'm always feeling green-black, but I feel like, in particular, it's a pretty good combo for this. My thought, anyway.
I wouldn't hate black-blue either, with a lot of rogues, or even black-white with just, like, pick up 1,000 clerics.
That too, yeah. I'm gonna go grab some water so I can just canonize that I'm gonna be here for this.
Sounds good. I'm gonna pick this and take a look at the next pack. Ooh, 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 uh-huh, ooh. Rogues. I'm thinking rogues. I'm feeling rogues. The other card in here would be like Vanquish to stay on color, but rogues. Crab's rogue. There's some cleric stuff in here that's pretty neat. Mind Drain. It's a second brush fire. I'm gonna try rogues. Okay, I like Jawari Disruption. That card's sweet. Not seeing the payoffs I want here.
Ooh, Ruin Crab. I see.
Yeah. I decided on Crab over Cleric. Because I wanted to see, like, if Rogue would be good with this. Because Rogues tend to have a lot of really low curve cards.
Right.
How about that? Maybe Squid.
Mind Drain.
Yeah, Mind Drain at number 2.
Mind Drain number 2 sounds pretty rude. But I feel like the third one wouldn't be particularly good.
Okay.
Seafloor Stalker, Nemana Skitter Snake. That's a decent rogue payoff.
Yeah, this one's a 4/4 when it's on with Menace. Yeah, that was Mind Drain number 2, and I literally do not want more than 2 copies of that card in our deck. That's too much.
If you're gonna play both of them, The first one will likely get your opponent down to, 2 cards left in hand. The second one will likely only hit 1 card. It's just how it ends up going to work out. I don't like any of these, so let's go ahead and just take the 1 card we could play, period.
Yeah. Looks like there's some sort of equipment likers around. Speaking of equipment likers, we did never see our first pick in the last one. I'll take it into the Royal. I ain't gonna feel bad in a deck. Okay, so I picked Revive a Billion Creatures, then I picked 7 spells.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, Ruin Crab means that you can only have to pay that for 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's just costs
4 mana.
4.
4 mana, get the crab back. Hedron Crab was one of my favorite cards in original Zendikar. I played that in Constructed, and not in like the dumb dredge way. It was Plan C in my deck that I just called Plan C. You would Ranger of Eos, and then Ranger of Eos would grab 2 1-drops. And then you'd play Knight of the Reliquary.
So you always had lands.
I don't want to be including a Deliberate in my deck. I just don't like the card.
Prison Riptide is a card that does work.
I would accept 1 Blood Beckoning.
We do need to get creatures.
Yeah, that's a problem right now. We need creatures for the deck to function. All right.
That's a creature, and it's a relevant one.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, hopefully pack 2 is where we're gonna pick up all our rogues, and then pack 3 will probably get cut on colors again. But oh god. Yep, this is what I get for not picking the Scion of the Swarm. Bats. Worm.
That bat actually can be really good.
Yeah.
We've seen it before.
Oh, that I like. Just destroy target creature. Yeah, it's very clear we're getting cut, and I probably should have left this color combination like half a pack ago. Not really sure how is the problem. Okay. This is actually really good with Awakening. This deck's a bloody mess.
Sure is.
Oof.
It kind of lost its way, is the way I'd say.
Yeah.
Can we get more crabs?
We get like 1 more crab, it'd be okay. We can just draw the crab on turn 1 and have this deck function.
Expeditious Skulker's alright.
Yeah, as our second rogue. Okay. Here's more of the small creatures I was thinking that we'd be picking up with Aghadeem's Awakening, this sort of thing. Sorry, what are you?
This is the one that, yeah, pumps your team by existing. Jerboas, by the way, are very small.
Yeah, the scale on that is very tiny.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fool me. Ooh. All right. Crap. Okay. This deck's a mess. But
it does contain two crabs.
I'm gonna play all these glacial grasps. That's how we're not gonna lose.
The idea of playing 2 crab is, in fact, yeah, if you're gonna be super defensive here, Skycliff Sentinel is actually quite good.
Yeah. All right. Three crabs outright. That'd be outrageous.
But what if?
I think it's finally time to take these broken wings. This card, by the way, you can main deck this. It's fine.
Yeah, that's it. There are things to hit in every color for that.
Yeah.
Just flat out.
Like, evasive creatures, reasonable enough, like, plan enchantments or things that are, like, blue-white, disablers.
There's even a tiny handful of, like, relevant artifacts to destroy with it. Coralhelm Chronicler. Kicker Liker.
What about mind control, though?
Sure. Yeah. That's another triple cost in your deck.
Yeah. So 3 reduces the cost of X.
Yeah, so it makes on its face, its control converted mana cost. Funnily enough, makes it so that you can't target 1s or 2s anymore.
Yeah, okay. This is just on, right? In this deck?
When you have that many crab, yeah.
This is also like a land.
This is a land and is also a 5/3 with menace when it's on. That's a good card, actually. That one's good. That's a decent payoff in rogues. Into the Royal is always nice to see.
We have one of those. Like Into the Royal 2 or Bubble Snare 1? That's, I guess, the question.
I like both.
I feel like I want to be cycling through things a little faster in this deck.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Deadly Alliance is great.
Yeah, this always should cost 4, right? We have like
It'll always cost at least 4. You do have at least one wizard, I think. Yeah.
There's a couple... one other in here.
Palaka's Predation. Okay.
This card's expensive, but I like that it's a land.
Mm-hmm.
And I can hide spells in my lands. We can give our crab a shield.
You know, that might be the worst land spell.
Yeah.
And still, I think it's playable.
Yes. Yes and yes. It's that one, or there's one that's like 1 green for a +1/+1 counter at instant speed.
I could still see that being useful. Like, that's... Because, especially just because you can pick it up, you know?
Yeah. I might keep picking Glacial Grasps.
Your opponent doesn't get to wait. Hold up.
It's not really.
This is like another one of the runner-ups.
Yeah.
Cleric of Chill Depths is a 1/3 and is a cleric.
Sure.
That's definitely a wizard, actually, but they'll keep telling you it's a cleric. Type line, Merfolk Wizard. You can't lie to me.
Good God.
That's pretty late. Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm imagining our last deck.
Would have been really dope in that deck, yeah. It's even a 3-drop, you know?
Right. It's the top of our curve.
It's the top of your curve that in your deck, like, aside from the dogs and the birds, was just an always-on activation of the Banneret.
Yes. Okay.
I kind of like this deck now. It's still a bit of a pile, but it's a fun pile, I think.
The thing I like about it is that I have something like 9 cards that say draw a card on them in here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's...
Who's gonna mail it first? You or your opponent?
That's what the crabs are for.
Right.
So crab, duelist, into the royals, glacial grasp, squid.
Main decking 3 glacial grasps.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I like it.
Skulker, you, the actually, so hold on.
I know that we first picked a mythic. You know what? Actually, it's a land. You don't care. You can include it anyway.
Oh yeah, we included it. It's literally a swamp.
Yeah,
I can even pay 3 life for it, like, to make it a swamp. Some mind drains. I'll take a blood beckoning because that can just be a crab pickup and the sneaks, and then I think from here we just include all our land. It's 18 total land, by the way.
But you only have 14 basics, which, yeah, that works out really well.
Yeah. Also, my curve's a lot lower. Like,
it's lower than I would have thought. Yeah.
These are going to be a little
Which
awkward.
actually, it makes sense though, because you have so many draw card spells in your deck. You're going to want to be able to just cycle through it. You know.
Do I care about these?
I think you care about like one of them.
All right. What do we not want then?
I think it's basically just because you want to be able to defend the sky, like, at all.
Yeah. I want to be able to actually hold off the damn sky at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't play this if it wasn't the land. I would play this if it wasn't the land.
Absolutely.
Probably wouldn't include Force Spike if it wasn't a land, but I'm just take a squid out.
Yeah. They do similar jobs, and this one just does it while flying.
Good. Alright.
Come on, crab.
I believe in you, crab. This hand blows.
This hand sucks. This hand's better. It's not great, but it's okay.
Yeah, what am I throwing back? Maybe just
Sentinel,
this.
I think. Yeah.
If our opponent ends up being flying dot deck, bad news, but...
Possible, but yeah.
Okay. Oh, here's where all our cards went. Force Speculator. There's a 4 specifically out of the rogue deck I don't want them to have.
What does teleport a duelist actually do?
-2, -0 a creature.
Ah, it's the flash one. Gotcha.
Which is what I'm gonna do.
Fun note is if this does, yep, like this, it's going to gain Death Touch, but if it does 0 damage with Death Touch, it still doesn't do damage to Death Touch.
Yeah, our opponent just has all the cards I'd want. God damn.
Dang.
Can you stop?
They left 1 mana up.
I know. Three engrave. There'll be 5 on next attack.
All right. Well, you get to catch the Skulker with its pants down at least.
Yeah. I think they have their own Zulaport duelist.
And if they do, that's fine. It's just null value.
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Four engrave.
They've been missing land drops.
Yeah.
That might be relevant.
Means this just disruption should be real.
The Thought Thief here is only a 1/3.
Next turn it becomes a team pump.
Right, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna play this because I don't think they're gonna... I think they're gonna play this too. And I can't counter that. Okay.
Yeah, we really saw almost no rogues.
Yes. This was a pretty good one. I need to catch them with this Jawari disruption. If I do, this powers up, and then they die. Still should be lethal.
A land does it by itself. Which that is.
Yeah, good
so.
news. Very good news. I'd like to draw a different land so I can keep up the counterspell, clearly. Yes!
Yes!
You're dead.
Menace is a mechanic. I don't know if you know this, but it's been around for a while now. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Howdy.
And we're on. To the races we go.
They have to block one of the...
Yeah, the Menacers are in. They need to block them.
Of course.
That makes sense. They want to keep one.
Yeah, and of course I'm going to get rid of the Anthem here. him to 3, that makes this lethal. And this disruption should be able to do something if they try to, like, tap out for a good 4 here.
Yeah, and I feel like they're going to because they've probably been sitting on a 4 for a while that they couldn't play, right?
I want to see the murder.
Yeah, because they only have rogues. It should cost 4.
Two lands.
Through all of that, you've only milled 2 lands?
Oh boy.
Dang. Perfect.
Okay. Forces the double block.
You can't block the 1/1. You gotta double block.
Okay. I don't like being this out of resources.
Yeah.
But we have a lot. Good God. I want to draw, like, into the Royals here pretty badly. Okay, we need to draw one of our Into the Royal-esque cards.
Well.
Alright, then.
Got very close, but not enough.
Yeah, that was quite tragic. Yeah, we need to draw, like, Into the Royal or Glacial Freeze, and all of those would have been extremely on draws, because they cycle, and we have, like, 8 mana there. Alright. Let's see if we can fight somebody who isn't us, but better. God.
This would require you not only drawing a raw island to make this, like, really functional. It also means putting away both the Black Bloom Rogue and your Awakening. Well, the Awakening you don't care about getting rid of, but...
I'm gonna try it based on the fact that we have some on plays.
Sure.
I'm also gonna not throw things away. Oh, fuck. I've got very bad news for you.
Is it that you are going to get completely run down by clerics?
We are going to get completely run down by clerics. Just utterly annihilated by cleric time. No thanks. So here comes the 1/4. Oh. Alright.
So I have seen, so far, you've played Warriors, you've played Clerics, and have seen, like, 4 people playing Clerics. You're playing Rogues, and I've seen, like, 2 other people playing Rogues. I've not seen a single person playing Wizards.
No. Boy, howdy.
Hey, Mono Black's alright, I guess. That thing needs to die, right?
We are in dire need of island. Okay, I can death touch that. Dire.
Yeah, this is, bad.
At least their opponent is not very aggressive. Like, they passed up a couple of pretty obvious attacks to me. Okay.
Huh. You ever have a hand where 4 of the cards in your hand are just completely dead?
Yeah. Feeling that.
Your opponent wants to trade for these. Okay, yeah.
It sucks because our opponent is not really putting any, like, the Shepherd is the first thing that's been real pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, if I can just lock down the Shepherd, that's enough. Especially, like, this sort of trading. So if I draw a blue and I can lock it down with Glacial Grass for a couple turns, piss.
You could also draw a not blue.
Alright.
That's the thing you can also do.
Alright. Not too shifted on black, am I?
Let's look close, like
Let's
just check it, I
take
guess. But
I don't
think we
so.
are.
I don't think so. I think that was just a
I think
matter
that was
of
just an outlier. Yeah.
2, 3, 7.
You have exactly half and half on basics. This is not you.
Yeah.
You were not playing
okay.
2 little islands. That
Nope.
was just bad luck.
Nope. Okay. We're not undershifted. That just happens. All right. Just wanted to double check that I didn't accidentally like 6-8 or something like that.
Like, the thing is that your deck has, I think it was like 11 black sources and then 7 islands.
Good
7
fucking
islands should be
God.
enough. This is 3... No, never mind. That's right. Wari Disruption is...
I think I'm still okay with this because everything in this hand's on.
I guess.
Two, like, I should be able to function in a game. Oh, also that.
Okay, that's also a land. Alright, this is fine now.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. The fuck?
This is... Oh! Wait, but you're blue-white. I mean, there's wizards in white. Squid is it?
Squid time. That's
Sure.
what that was when you said wizards in white. That's what I thought and why I played this one. All right, let's go.
This has actually turned out to be a pretty good hand then. At this point,
Yeah. Let's go this. We'll play Palaka Predation because I don't really care about the spell right now.
you know what I'm really looking forward to doing after they play that Farside Adept? Mind draining them.
Yep. You got it, boss.
Take 5. It's fine.
All right. I think Mind Drain is next turn. That'll look really good. Worst case is what, they refill right now?
I guess. And that's not great, but it's also not that bad.
Yeah, I also feel really safe on this board with, like... Okay, Flyer. Alright, let's get you down to 1 card in hand, please.
Discard all but your best card. That's your hand here.
Yep. Okay.
Royal Mage and Fledgling. Okay. Into the Royal is online next turn? That's pretty cool. As a,
Yeah.
with the kick. Okay. That's not great. I think Into the Royal is online right now, is what it actually is.
Yeah.
You want to bounce the far side adept, right? Force them to, if they want to replay it, give you another card.
I think it's either that or the Expedition Diviner so that they don't have a flyer again. We're going to double block something here. Because,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
certain.
it trades. So, like, we kill this, bounce this, and then we can untap and kill this without them having a wizard. That seems fine.
Sure.
Alright, so let's go kill this. Bounce this, because I want more card. This can't go face, by the way. Just...
Then you Blood Chief's Thirst kicked, take out the Diviner, and you have only two men left after that, so you can't play Rogue, but that's okay. You can still swing it for 5, and that feels pretty good.
Yep. Okay, this can start doing a little bit of removal, but their opponent's going to be doing a hand refill here for us, so that'll be nice.
I would like to see them get rid of it.
Okay.
Oh, it's remove all? Excellent.
Oh, wow! That card sucks.
Yeah, it's not nearly as good as the Relic Vial, if that's the case.
Wow, I thought they could just remove X counters.
Yeah, I thought so too, but then like they paid all of it. I was like, why would you do that? And oh, it's remove all. That makes this rogue pretty safe right now. So
Yeah.
Glacial Grasp is still playable. That's nice. Okay.
That's something I want to lock down for a while. Tutor 1. Okay, I don't believe you.
You do it right now, or
We do it right now because it powers on the rogue.
right? Fair. I would probably take that trade. Yeah. They probably have something they can play, you know, on top of that, so it makes sense. And getting rid of Death Toucher is relevant. They don't know that you have a second one in hand, so...
Yeah, I mean, this is a lethal attack next turn. So, they need to do something. Ha.
Yeah, it's something.
Kind of sucks because that kills both of our creatures here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
I get the feeling I think I know how this deck ends, you know? You feel it too?
I feel like I feel it too.
I feel it in my bones. I know how this deck ends.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame.
Alright. Yeah.
You know what would be really nice to see, like, right now?
Pick up my grave.
Your mind control.
Steal that? Yeah. Yeah, I know how this deck ends. That's fine. We knew in the middle of Pack 2 how this deck ended. You know? Yeah, we knew what this deck was, like, about... I want to say pick 4 of Pack 2. We knew what this was.
Yeah, I think that, honestly, we knew what it was by the end of Pack 1, when we had, like, 2 creatures.
Yeah.
After picking a Mythic Rare that's supposed to flood the board from your graveyard.
Right. This one kind of rules.
Rare all-party creature. Top 6. You put a card that shows a creature type with and among them into your hand. Okay, yeah.
I can't get over that music sting.
Good. Hey, Lotus Cobra, what's up?
This bit where it goes. Like I enter the Final Fantasy 12 field, and then yeah, Lotus Cobra, hell yeah.
Always nice to see you.
At rare.
I mean, Lotus Cobra is a fucked up card.
The fucked up thing about Lotus Cobra at rare is that it makes it rarer on Magic Online or Magic Arena.
Wild.
Rares are actually the tend to be the like biggest choke point for decks. Specifically because all your fucking duels are at rare. So
Yeah, because
the
you
first
only
step
get
to
so
building
many
a deck
rare-
is to spend 12 or 16 rares on your mana base, and then if your deck also includes rares, like oh boy, please, you know. Whereas mythics tend to be, you're usually not playing like, you know, something like 20 mythics in a deck unless it's
Mythics are
some
cards you
Euro
generally
bullshit.
build the deck. Yeah, mythics are generally the cards you build around or include because they're very important in the deck, but
yeah.
they're not ones that you just fill a deck up with mythics. You fill a deck up with rares and uncommons.
Yeah. Oh well. They cannot all be winners, and the rogues,
That wasn't the fault of rogues.
No.
That was the fault of trying to play rogues when you had like 12, not 12, sorry. Like 10 total rogues in a
and
40 card
also
deck.
our opponent. Like it felt like I should have jumped ship much earlier.
I don't know what you should have jumped ship to, I guess. I didn't see a perspective, probably because I wasn't paying tremendous amount of attention, but I didn't
like the best thing I saw was that there was a really late that Celestia Landfall friend. And like
yeah, that's true.
Maybe just fully jumping ship. The problem is fully jumping ship that late, I don't even know if we get a functional deck, because that's not just drop one color, that's drop two. And drop two at like pick 13 in pack 1, it's literally just saying all of pack 1 is dead, fuck it. And we get 2 packs to build our deck. I don't think our deck works there either. Like, the actual direction that might have been more correct is that in pick 3 I had a shot at like that 5 mana 3/3 cleric. And like just going clerics seems to be more reliable than going rogues. In the sense that like we've seen more cleric decks than we've seen rogue decks. Not
We have seen more cleric decks than almost any other individual given type of deck.
by pretty that's
By a pretty wide
That's
margin.
pretty
I
wide
think
margin.
I think the clerics is both easy to have happen and also it's very powerful. So
Yeah. So, but that's good. I'm still very happy with picking up the deck. I still want to like play a deck that can actually just play a turn 1 crab, because I feel like a turn 1 crab is like this game-ending threat.
now turn 1 crab followed up by turn 2 2 more crabs. Just think about
Right.
it. That makes your opponent lose in like 3 turns.
And then you like untap, play a mountain, stone rain yourself to go landfall again. Like,
Yeah. So it's a weird thing. I think that right there, the 0-3 we just had, is one of those situations where that was a kind of satisfying loss, in the sense of the deck was bad, and it was not built properly to how the draft format works. And the format punished you for making it, which is in its own way kind of a satisfying thing to have happen to you. You know?
I'll take loss 1 and loss 3. Loss 2 was a.
Oh yeah, no, loss 2 was a complete outlier mulligan ass bullshit.
But
that was just not drawing. To be fair, I thought you should have mulliganed that hand.
Yeah, I know. I kept it because it was like 3 pieces of action with like removal and like reasonable cards.
Yeah.
It's like, here's curve. And it's like, okay, this is cool. And it's like,
The
all
fact
right.
that you survived to the point where that you did mean, well, part of that is because your opponent was playing weird and very, very, very gun shy. But
yeah, there were a lot of attacks with the 2-1 they could have made if they were just willing to trade with our 2-2, but
there was a number of attacks with the 4-3 that they could have done as well that they didn't.
Yeah.
Mainly because they could have traded with your 2-2 at some point earlier because you had the 2-2 Death Toucher, but
Yeah. No, I think you'd enjoy our first deck. I know you jumped in the middle of the second. Our first deck that we did 2 drafts, by the way, featured 3 step links.
It's pretty good, yeah.
That deck fucking ruled.
Yeah, it was topped out at 3 for creatures and only had 2 cards above 3.
Like, and even at 3, it was 2 cards at 3, and everything else is 2 drops. It's just like, I'm here to kick your ass. Like,
it had 5 1-drops. 5.
That was so good. Turn 1 step links. Turn 2 attach bone splitter. Attach terrible bone splitter to step links. Our opponent plays their first spell at 12 life. Like,
it was pretty good when that deck was going off and when you were on the play. That was important because I think all of the games that you lost, you were on the draw. So.
Yeah. I feel like that was pretty real. I feel like that was pretty good. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be it for this. Expect me to just do more of this at random, as I've mentioned. This is just a thing. I kind of want to do at random because I don't really have room to throw it in on, like, normal days. So like 4 a.m. is a good time to draft. Holy,
I guess.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Did that draft take 30 minutes?
That draft took 30 minutes because you had a very fast actual draft.
Shit.
A very fast deck build, and then a very fast 3 losses.
just directly into the ground. Good. Perfect.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the draft, take our mythic, right? Build a deck, throw my deck into the garbage, and then leave. There, done.
Good old retire.
You want to figure out what you play with 1 with nothing? Here you go. This entire deck. I'm done.
All right. Anyway, I'm out. Follow if you want to catch more. Subscribe if you want to support things. I appreciate you just being here and chatting. Thank you, Doc, for jumping in. I'll just, whenever there's time where you're just not doing a thing, I'm sure a draft will appear. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, seems like it.
So, all right. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
See ya.